So if you're anything like me and you're struggling with your 2025 vision board, you need to watch this video because we are about to come up with a game plan and execute it so that we can...
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high.
What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. We are gonna have a quick little girls chat because it's March and I feel like people are not progressing the way that they should be progressing. I'm probably talking about myself, but a lot of things are going on in the world and I don't want us to lose focus on our goals. Actually, we can use our goals to remove ourselves from all of the things that are going on in this world. So if you're anything like me and you're struggling with your 2025 vision board, you need to watch this video because we are about to come up with a game plan and execute it so that we can make the next 9 months of the year absolutely fabulous. We need to talk about what's on your vision board, right? I've seen a lot of people do vision boards and it's all aesthetically pleasing and it's a lot of pictures that hint around at a goal but doesn't really directly say what the goal is. Right? Your vision board should be so clear that if somebody does not know you, they should be able to look at it and to know exactly what goals you want to accomplish this year. So, and I know you want that aesthetically pleasing photo that you found on Pinterest. What you can do is go to apps like Canva and type your actual goal in front of that picture, and I'll show you how I did my vision board. So I am starting an accessory brand. So I took this really beautiful picture I saw off of Pinterest, name of my company in front of it. So it's this really pretty picture and then it says Bella Star, because now I know that that picture represents Bella Star, right? Because sometimes you'll make a vision board in January and then September you're looking at it like, what was that one? Yeah, no, your goal should be so clear that a person who does not know you should be able to look at your vision board and say, they want to lose 50 pounds. They want to get 1 million subscribers on YouTube. They want to be a full-time influencer. It shouldn't be guessing around like, look at this beautiful collage, but what does this actually mean? What does this actually mean? So break it down to exactly what it is. So that might mean you need to redo it. It's okay. It's beginning of the year. It's never too late to start over. Never too late to Just remember, some of the most successful people in the world did not become successful until they got into their 40s. So you got time. Now that you got that, we're about to come up with a timeline, right? What you're going to do, and what I have been doing, is I bought a little bitty notebook that I got from like Five Below for literally like $3, right? And I got the notebook and I put all of my goals in a list and I looked at it and realistically asked myself, Jasmine, what goals can I accomplish first? Okay, what can I accomplish first on this list? And I went through that and I rearranged that list from easiest to hardest, right? No. That might sound crazy, but if you start with your hardest goal first, you're going to get discouraged. If you have a goal to lose 20 pounds and save $2,000, and saving $2,000 is easier for you than losing the 20 pounds, focus on the saving first. Because if you focus on a weight loss and you're not getting the weight loss goals, you can be discouraged and you can feel like you're not doing anything. If you guys don't know, I am a store manager of a retail company, and one of the ways that I got promoted, which sounds bad, is that I will always focus on what was the easiest thing to do first. So if we got a bunch of shipment in the store, say we got 30 boxes and 15 of them are super big boxes with things that needed to be censored and folded, and then 10 of them was like accessory boxes that I can throw up, I would do the 10 accessory boxes really quickly. So when my boss come back there, they'd be like, oh, Jasmine, how many boxes did you get done? 10 boxes getting done of things that you could quickly put out sounds a lot more accomplished than, oh my God, I did 2 boxes of the really hard boxes. It's always best to do the easiest things first, because then it looks like you are doing a lot. Even when you're slowly, it gives you momentum to do the bigger things because you already have that sense of accomplishment because you have done the easy things first, if that makes sense. That makes sense to me, so it should make sense to you. That's how we're going to run with that. Let's talk about timelines, right? So once you have your list of all of your goals listed from the easiest to the hardest, I'm going to say it again, easiest to the hardest. what you're going to do is set up realistic timelines in order for you to accomplish those goals. And I need you to be so for real with yourself. If you make $4,000 a month and your monthly bills is $3,500, maybe you're not going to save $1,000 in 1 month. That's just not realistic. And what you're going to do is set yourself up for failure. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people, including myself, have a trouble accomplishing our goals, because we set such unrealistic goals to our current life that we are setting ourselves up for failure. Now, granted, I want you to be ambitious. Granted, anything can change, but let's start small and work big, right? So I want you to take a real honest look at your list and say, what realistically can I do in the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 180 days? What realistically can I do in my current environment? Now, you're going to go back and reevaluate this list on a continuous basis. And I do suggest every 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 180 days, you should go back and reevaluate this list, because things do change. You might get a promotion. You might get a demotion. You might get a new job. You might get pregnant. Don't get pregnant. Girl, have you seen outside? This is not the time for you to be doing that. But anything can happen. And with that being said, you need to make sure that you always are reevaluating your goals. So look at your list and see realistically what is the timeline that you can handle all your goals on your current circumstances. Now, once you come up with a timeline, and that's why I say you need a notebook. And I did this in my notebook. I should go get it out my purse so I can show you guys. But some of my goals need to be quiet, so I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to tell you exactly how I did it. So now that you have a list of realistic timelines that you can accomplish at your current circumstances for your goals, let's talk about how to turn them into actionable steps. Side note, I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast. I started my content creation on TikTok, and baby, one point we only had 60 seconds, so we had to move fast. So I'm trying to make sure that I am slowing it down for you guys on YouTube, because we got abundance of time over here, right? People are watching 45-hour long videos, but over there in the tickety-tockety land, you got 3 minutes tops to get everything you need to say out. So sorry if my language is a little fast. Also, this is my second coffee. Your girl is a little buzzed on a caffeine high. We're going to use my goals for example for this next part. So one of my goals is to be a YouTuber. Here we are, right? The reality of it is that I need to turn that into actionable steps. It does take some time. I realized that my setup was not necessarily the way I wanted it. The tripods that I was buying was too big and too bulky, and I needed to downsize. So I had to get a few things to set it up. And now that we're here, and it's not perfect, as you can see, the light is literally, my blinds are on my face, and we're going to talk about that in the next part. My blinds are on my face and everything is not 100% perfect, but now that I have a setup where I can work with, my actionable steps to becoming a YouTuber is to post two videos a week, right? That is my goal. I'm not focused on being a YouTuber. I am focusing on 2 videos a week. That's what y'all about to get from me. Welcome, subscribe so you can see my face more. But when I'm breaking it down, I'm accomplishing those goals. I feel great because I'm accomplishing the goal. Even though I'm not done with the entire part of my goal, the little steps make me feel better about myself. Hate to say that. I know y'all might judge me for that, but yeah, the little steps make me feel better about myself. The goal is, once I do all of the small actionable steps, I would have completed my goal in its entirety. So you're going to take every single goal that you have for 2025 and break them down to actionable steps within that timeline. Like I said, you're going to need a piece of paper. You're going to need a notebook. You're going to need more than a piece of paper, because we're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Another tip I have for you guys is to make sure you start even when things are not perfect. Like I said, I knew I had to get a better setup, which I got a better setup right now. But when I got up this morning to film my video, I realized that I am too short to bring all my blinds up. And this is coming from the very, very top. And my dresser is right here. and I can't get over there. So I could have very well been like, well, I'm not gonna record this video because it's not automatically perfect. Everything is not 100% perfect. But no, this is something that I'm doing. I set out to do 2 videos a week, and yeah, this isn't perfect, but I want you to listen to the words that come out of my mouth as I use my beautiful Fenty hot chocolate. Don't worry about the lighting, even though the lighting is important, but don't worry about it. I say that to say, start even when things are not perfect. If I would have sat there and been like, everything has to be 100% perfect for me to record this video, I will be sitting in my bed right now feeling like a failure because I got up this morning to record a YouTube video. And the reality of it is, with my schedule, this would have pushed me back and I would have not been able to accomplish my goals of 2 videos a week. That's the easiest thing I can say. Start when things are not perfect. This next tip that I have for you accomplishing your goals is definitely going to be based on the community you have around you. But if you have somebody that is like-minded, whether it be a mother, a dad, a cousin, a friend, you should get an accountability partner. Someone that you can sit down on a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis, monthly basis, depending on what y'all schedule is, and truly have a good conversation when y'all hold each other accountable for y'all goals. I have a few group chats where we randomly send, did you go to the gym today? Did you work on your company today? How was the photo shoot? And that way, if that friend is being a little bit unmotivated, we're giving them constant reminders like, yeah, you said you wanted to be a photographer this year. What you doing today? Where's the game plan on that go? Where's the game plan on that go? Right? So if you can find an accountability partner, like I said, it doesn't have to be an entire group chat. It could just be you and your best friend. Do it. Some of the other things that I started doing to make sure that I cultivate a positive space is on my way to work, I start listening to podcasts instead of music. I also went to bed without watching true crime. I am a huge true crime girly, and I actually wanted to start an entire podcast around true crime, which I still very well might do after I get my YouTube off the ground. But I stopped going to sleep listening to it because it's just negative. It's just negative. True crime is not fun. It's not. It is entertaining to learn because I'm a history nerd. I have 2 degrees in history. I have a degree in world history with a concentration in Middle Eastern studies and a degree in American history with a concentration in African American studies. But at the end of the day, yes, it's entertaining because it is history and it is facts, and we always want to know information because it could very well help us in our future. But also at the same time, it is negative because it is true crime, and I should not go to sleep listening to something so negative, right? Having that accountability partner on top of taking yourself away from negative situations, people included. I didn't mention people because I really don't have negative people in my life, but people included, stop engaging in negative content, start listening to podcasts. That will help you be in a better mindset to accomplish your goals. Another tip I would give you is that you always want to make sure that you are tracking your goals. Now, I made a bingo card on Canva. It literally took 10 seconds. You can just Google bingo cards in the little search engine on Canva and it'll pop up and you just replace them with your goals. And as you get your goals done, you cross off the bingo. You can also do something like get the little bitty wine bottles if you are a drinker and then put your goals on the wine bottles. And then as you accomplish your goals, you open it up, you drink your wine, right? I'm not a drinker, so that was not going to be beneficial to me, but the bingo card is definitely beneficial. And then I have shopping on the side. So, and I kind of organized it where it was all kind of included with each other, if that kind of makes sense. So like the first line of my bingo card, and I'm gonna try to put it up here if I can find it, because it's not in this phone because this is a new phone. But once I hit all of that line, I'm gonna get me that pocket camera like I was saying. So those are just things that you can hold yourself accountable. And like the second line is if I lose 50 pounds, if I lose 10 pounds, if I lose 50 pounds, if I do this and I do that, then I'll ultimately be able to get a whole new wardrobe, which I will need to get a whole new wardrobe because I am trying to lose 56 pounds. And I started my weight loss journey at 237. I am currently 220. So, and it's only been a couple of weeks. I am on a GLP-1. So that has definitely been helping. But and I'm down a size just by that weight loss, because I was kind of on the edge of being in the new size anyways. So once I get down to my weight loss goal, I'm gonna definitely need a whole new wardrobe. With that being said, I'm limiting my shopping until we get there. But yeah, you need something to hold yourself accountable. Like I said, it could be the bingo card, it could be the champagne, it could be anything. You can do free will. Do whatever you make you feel well. I don't know you personally, so I don't know the things that you like. I like to shop, so I made it a bingo card that has shopping at the end of it. Guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully this video helped you. Hopefully this video got you motivated to accomplish your goals, reevaluate your vision board, and make sure that your goals are set and clear. Because with everything around us, baby, we need something to keep ourselves busy. But with that being said, let me go ahead and get ready to go to work, because I'm clocking out of this full-time job to go to my other full-time job. But okay, I gotta go. Bye.